The authors making six figures from their books on social media aren't the ones with the most followers. They're not posting book covers every day. They're not running constant sales promotions. And here's the counterintuitive part. They spend most of their social media time talking about everything except their books. Data from successful author accounts shows that promotional posts about books generate 1/10 the engagement of value-driven content about craft, life, or industry insights. Yet most authors post nothing but book covers and wonder why their followers never buy. Advanced social media marketing for authors isn't about gaming algorithms or chasing viral moments. It's about understanding that social platforms reward genuine connection and consistent value delivery. The authors who convert followers into buyers do three things differently. They build communities instead of audiences, they provide value before asking for sales, and they treat each platform as its own ecosystem with unique rules and opportunities. And if you find this analysis helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We analyze what actually works in publishing every week, not what people wish would work. Research tracking successful author accounts reveals something fascinating. Authors who dedicate 80% of their content to non-promotional posts and 20% to book marketing see conversion rates nearly 5 times higher than authors who do the opposite. That's not a typo. Post less about your books, sell more books. Here's what this looks like in practice. A thriller author analyzed her Instagram engagement over 6 months. Posts showing her book cover averaged 300 likes. Posts about her writing process got 700 likes. Posts about her research trips hit 1,500 likes. But here's where it gets interesting. When she posted her book cover after a week of high engagement content about visiting crime scenes for research, that book post got 2,000 likes and drove 47 sales in 24 hours. The promotional post didn't change, the context did. The psychology is simple, but most authors miss it. Social platforms are designed for connection, not commerce. Their algorithms suppress content that looks like advertising and amplify content that generates conversation. When you post your book cover with a buy link, you're fighting the algorithm. When you post behind-the-scenes content that makes people feel connected to your journey, you're working with it. Then when you occasionally mention your book, the platform shows it to more people because your account has earned trust through consistent value. This is where smart authors use tools like Mins to bridge the gap between social content and sales. Instead of cluttering social posts with multiple buy links that scream advertisement, they include a single QR code in their profile or stories. That code can point to different destinations based on current priorities. New release landing page during launch week, newsletter sign-up during list-building campaigns, book club resources when building community. Same QR code in your profile, unlimited flexibility in where it points. Quick pause. I need 20 seconds of your time. I wouldn't interrupt if this wasn't worth it. The algorithm changed overnight. Your 10,000 followers see nothing. A printed QR code doesn't care about algorithms. It goes direct to the reader. No middleman, no feed. Links in the description. www.mins.at. All right, where were we? Every platform rewards different content types and engagement patterns. Authors who treat Instagram like Twitter or Facebook like TikTok waste enormous effort fighting platform mechanics instead of leveraging them. Understanding what each platform actually wants is the difference between shouting into the void and building engaged communities. Instagram rewards consistent posting in both feed and stories, but here's what most miss. Stories generate far more direct engagement than feed posts. One romance author tracked her metrics and found that story polls and question stickers drove 3 times as many direct messages as feed post comments. Those DMs turned into real conversations with readers who later bought every book she released. The strategy wasn't complicated. She posted 1 feed image per day, maintaining visual consistency, then used stories throughout the day for polls about cover designs, questions about character decisions, and behind-the-scenes glimpses of her writing space. Twitter operates completely differently. The platform rewards frequent posting, thread formats, and genuine conversation. Fantasy authors who build Twitter following successfully don't just post about their books. They participate in writing community hashtags, share craft insights in thread format, and engage authentically with other authors and readers. One author built a following of 30,000 primarily by posting daily threads about world-building techniques. He mentioned his books maybe once per week. His conversion rate was remarkable because followers felt like they knew him before they ever saw a book promotion. TikTok presents the most dramatic opportunity and the steepest learning curve. The platform can make unknown authors into bestsellers overnight, but only if you understand its unique mechanics. Successful author TikTok isn't about polished book trailers. It's about authentic, quick-hit content that taps into emotions or trends. A contemporary romance author went viral not by promoting her books, but by posting 30-second videos about toxic relationship patterns from a psychology perspective. Her books explored those same themes. Viewers who found value in her free content naturally wanted more depth, which her books provided. Followers are not customers. Engagement is not revenue. The gap between social media success and actual book sales destroys countless author marketing strategies. The authors who bridge this gap successfully do one thing that changes everything. They move followers off social platforms and onto email lists. Social media platforms own your audience. Instagram could delete your account tomorrow and you'd lose every follower. Algorithms could change and your content could stop reaching 90% of your followers overnight. Both scenarios happen constantly. Email lists are assets you control. Research shows that email subscribers convert to buyers at rates 10 to 20 times higher than social media followers. The math is brutal but clear. 10,000 Instagram followers might generate 10 sales during a launch. 1,000 email subscribers might generate 200. The strategy for conversion is consistent across successful authors. They use social platforms to provide value and build trust, then offer something compelling enough that followers willingly trade their email address for it. A fantasy author offers a free short story set in her book world. A self-help author provides a downloadable workbook related to themes in his books. A thriller author shares the first 3 chapters of her series starter. The format matters less than the value proposition. Here's where QR codes become powerful conversion tools. Instead of forcing social media followers to click links in bio, navigate through multiple pages, and remember why they wanted your lead magnet in the first place, you show a QR code in a story or video. Scan, subscribe, get the resource. Analytics from Mins show that QR code conversions from social media to email lists can run 50 to 60% higher than traditional link in bio approaches, simply because you've removed friction from the process. Advanced social media for authors means flipping the script on conventional wisdom. Spend 80% of your effort providing value and building community, 20% promoting books. Understand that each platform rewards different content and engagement styles. Most importantly, recognize that social media followers are the top of your funnel, not the bottom. Convert them to email subscribers who you control and who convert to buyers at dramatically higher rates. Here's your action plan. First, to audit your social content from the last month and calculate your promotional versus value providing ratio. Then shift toward 80-20 if you're not there already. Second, choose one platform to focus on and learn its specific mechanics rather than spreading thin across all platforms with generic content. Third, create a lead magnet compelling enough that followers will trade their email address for it. Then drive social traffic to that conversion point consistently. If you found this analysis helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We put out new content every week analyzing what actually works in publishing. Drop a comment below. Which social platform drives the most engagement for you, and what's your biggest challenge converting that engagement into sales? And if you want these strategies delivered straight to your inbox every week, subscribe to our newsletter. The sign-up link is in the description. And if you're serious about converting social media followers into book buyers, check out Mins. Their QR code system lets you seamlessly move followers from social platforms to your email list, book pages, or exclusive content. Update where the code points based on your current campaign without ever changing the physical code. No link in bio friction, just scan and convert. Head to mins.at to get started. Your social media presence should build your author career, not just stroke your ego with follower counts. You focus on conversion, not vanity metric.